Good afternoon, guys. Today I'm going to talk about the truth no one tells you. Of course, my channel is for fitness over 50, men over 50, and we're going to get into this, cover a few things. I think it's going to be a really good video for you. If you're over 50, first of all, most fitness advice you've gotten is garbage, especially if you've been getting it from social media, Facebook, YouTube, because most of those people are trying to get out to as many people as they can because they're making their money off of YouTube videos, getting hundreds or thousands of people's viewing their videos. And so they just put out something really broad. That's not for us, to be quite honest with you. You hear about things like 30-day boot camps, six-pack workouts, endless burpees, all kind of crazy things. And a six-pack workout, not too many people here need that. You may need it in a couple years, somebody may need it in 6 months. We do have some people here that's in really good shape. Average person will probably never need that, doesn't care about it. The boot camps, most of those are worthless. You don't need those. Everything is that they talk about, those things are all for like 20-year-olds, 20, 25, 30-year-olds, young people who can recover in hours. And I don't know if you've noticed it lately, but if you've been listening to some of my videos lately, I talk a lot about recovery because it's so important at our age. They recover in hours, we recover in days. And you've probably tried a few things along the way. If you've been trying to lose weight, trying to get fit, you might have made some progress and then you lost and kind of quit or went back to where you were at, or it maybe even got worse. But if you still feel stiff, tired, don't have any energy, overwhelmed with the whole process, hopefully this video will help you out. Mainly you've been given a wrong playbook. Like a football team gets a playbook with all the plays in it. Well, you are over 50 and you've been given a playbook for the general population, which you don't need. Nobody really tells you the truth about what you need over 50 to get fit. Now, if you've been listening to my last few videos, if you haven't, go back and listen to them, especially the last one where I tell you exactly what I do. I'm telling the truth. And you're going to see videos down the road where I'm showing you more of what I do. This is Mike Norris and Mike Norris Fit. Help men over 50 lose weight, get fit, get healthier, live a healthier lifestyle. Hope you like the video. Give it a like. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. So let's get into the first part. Lies no one talks about. Just train like you did in your 20s. Get after it. Just train like you did in your 20s. Nope. That's wrong. Your body, you're 50, 60, 70 years old. You don't have a body you had at 20. Your body's changed. Your joints have changed. You can't beat up your joints, hammer your joints like you used to. You can't skip recovery. You'll get hurt. A lot of these things that they get you to do in these gyms and stuff, they're going to hurt you. You know, if you're not in reasonable shape, they're going to hurt you. Sorry to say it, but it's true. It's too late. That's a lie. It's never too late. Never too late. You got time. Guys, this includes myself, and I've seen other people completely change their bodies in their 50s and 60s. The difference is you stop trying to do all of these different things. And you've all these different things at one time, especially. You start doing what matters most. And that's what you're going to find out on my channel, doing what matters most for you over 50. When I was a weight loss coach, people were doing all kind of stuff. They hired me, but they were doing other stuff. They had so much stuff going on. They had their poor body so screwed up. Their body didn't know what to do. The next one, just do cardio and eat less. We hear this all the time, just do cardio and eat less. No, that's that starvation mindset that prevails in the weight loss industry. It doesn't work. You might lose a few pounds, you gain it back. You might lose 50 pounds, gain it back. But just that, move more, eat less, that's too general. It's not going to work. You might lose 2 or 3 pounds, but my God, you want to get in shape. You want to lose more than that. And I talk about walking is powerful. I know. And walking is powerful. But more than walking, and I'm talking about this more and more, you need strength. That means you need to build muscle for when you get older. You don't get that from jogging, walking, and skipping meals. You just don't get it. I'm sorry, you don't. Now, so let's talk about some things that actually works. Strength over sweat. There's this big thing about the more you sweat, the more you lose. The more you sweat, the better. That's water weight, guys. That's water weight. You lose weight when you're at rest, when you're sleeping at night. That's where you lose weight. That's where you lose fat. You're not losing any fat sweating. You're just getting off some water weight. It's good to get a good sweat going. Nothing wrong with that. But don't think that that's the answer, because it's not. So you need to build muscle, and 2 to 4 strength sessions a week. You know, I like either 3 or 4. I consider 2 just a maintenance. But I believe you need 3 or 4. You can go to a gym or don't go to a gym. You can stay at home and do dumbbells. You can use your bands. You could use kettlebells. You can use your own body weight. There's tons of exercises that you can do. Tons of things that you can do. But you can go to a gym if you prefer it and use the dumbbells and the machines. Much better for you than barbells if you haven't never lifted weights or you haven't done it in a long time. Barbells hurt you. I'm just sorry, and some of you are going to disagree with that, but you're at a different stage in life and have been working more than most of these guys have. You need 2 things. You need consistency. Whatever you do, you got to be consistent. You need smart programming. You need a new playbook. Now, walking is an underrated power. It is. It's free. Walking don't cost you a dime. You probably already got shoes you can walk in. If you don't, get some good walking shoes. If you got plantar fasciitis, I'm going to do a video on how the type shoes I bought cured my plantar fasciitis, and tell you that the shoes you're wearing may be causing the plantar fasciitis. That's coming. Men over 50, you should be walking. You should be walking. I mean, you may ride a bike, jog, do a lot of other things, but you should be getting some walking in during the day sometime. Get some walking in. 30 minutes to an hour is best. It's best for fat loss. It's best for your heart, for your brain, your mood. It's therapy and cardio, in one. And don't underestimate the brain part, guys. Getting out in nature and doing walks. Don't estimate that. Being outside and getting some fresh air and getting some sunlight. Third thing, protein and sleep are your best supplements. There's a million supplements, and I've said before, probably 95% of the supplements in the supplement store, you can throw them in a trash can and not any good for you. Now, I'm not here to sell you any powders. I do put the one in the link below the video that I use, because some people don't know. They don't know what kind of powder to get. And they may go buy some junk. They may buy something that don't have but 10 grams of protein in it. You got to get a decent amount of protein in your body. It's what it takes. You got to get your protein up. And you may need a protein supplement. Now, I got some other things I take, but I don't really, there's only like 2 or 3 things that I know absolutely works. But really all you need, if you don't have any money, you just need to eat. You can eat enough protein. It's hard to do that. Or you get you a protein supplement and sleep. Getting sleep will work wonders for you. If you don't get enough protein and you don't get enough sleep, you're spinning your wheels. I've seen it many a time in the weight loss industry. People just couldn't sleep. They didn't think they should be taking in more protein. Nothing, they just spinning their wheels. Recovery is not weakness. Stretching, resting, deep breathing. Don't think of that as being soft. That's pansy stuff. That's not pansy stuff. It's stuff you need. You need to stretch your muscles. You need to stretch your joints. You need to do some deep breathing exercises. If you've never tried it, try it. I think I got a video on doing a 4x4 method. Deep breathing when you need to calm yourself down. It's just good for you to do it. You don't want to be ego lifting. Don't worry about ego lifting. Trying to impress people in the gym. You don't want to do that. Don't feel bad, and this is a big thing. Don't feel bad if you don't know how to do stuff. Ask some people or watch some people do it on a machine and do it. But it's best that you ask. Ego lifting, though, that I talk, is for those young bucks. They're trying to impress the ladies, trying to show that they're stronger than their buddies. We don't need to do that. We're chasing longevity, guys. Longevity. We're not chasing likes on YouTube and Facebook and all that. That's not what we're doing. Now, Look quick, this is going to be real quick, a minute about my story. My life is my content is my life, however you want to say it. What I do, the videos I make, stuff that I do. I've tried everything that I've ever made a video about. If I tell you to eat something, it's been in my mouth. If I tell you to take some supplement, it's been in my mouth. And you see me walking all the time. Video yesterday, I'm walking. It was raining. Unfortunately, I started taking the video too late and the rain stopped. But I'm 66, retired military, and I've seen what happens to men when they ignore their bodies and their mind. You can't ignore your mind. I know what it's like to start slipping. I slipped at 60. I slipped between the ages, I should say, of 58 and 59, 59 and a half. I slipped, gained the weight, but I got it off. But I know what it's like to get back to where you were at, get even better. I was in excellent shape most of my life, retired from the military. I gained those 35, 40 pounds all in my gut. I got rid of it fast. I got rid of 35 pounds in a month. And over the next 5 or 6 months, I got a six-pack. And I've been rolling ever since, and I'm 66, and that all happened right around the age of 60, guys. You know, it takes one walk, one workout, one decision. The decision is the biggest part of this thing, the decision to do something. Not I'm going to try. I hated it when people that were hiring me said, I'll try you. I'll try what you're doing. I'll try. I knew they weren't going to lose any weight. Make a decision. You know, I'm going to walk. I'm going to eat better. I'm going to move. I'm going to buy me some bands. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to join a gym. And do it. Do it. I mean, it takes a decision. I don't train like I'm 25 anymore, but I am training like a man that wants to be strong at 75. So I'm pushing myself. I want to be strong at 75. I'm not interested in shortcuts. Done tried those. Younger years, I tried some shortcuts. Wound up hurt. But I want to do what works because I want to travel. I want strength for decades. I don't want to be the guy falling around and can't stand up and trip. I got a video I'm going to make. I did some New Balance things today that were crazy. Tough. I'm going to make a video about that also. So if you're over 50, be done with the gimmicks. The shortcuts. They don't work. You don't want to need any more dumb injuries because you tried to do something you knew you shouldn't have been doing. You don't want that. Start where you're at. You want to stick around like I want to for decades. You want to have strength and have a good core, a good heart for decades. So subscribe to the channel, guys, if you haven't. And tell me what, you make a comment though about what the biggest lie is that you've been told that over 50, you need to do this or you do that. What's your biggest lie? And I want to say this is just the beginning. I got a lot more in store that's coming. Workouts. I haven't really put up workouts, but I'm getting ready to go to Vietnam in about 3 weeks. And I'm going to have a ton of videos of me actually out doing stuff there, as well as in the gym, doing different things. So I'm going to be making a ton of videos from there, and I think they're going to be interesting. I got nutrition things. I got a lot of things about nutrition I haven't said, mindset, anti-aging, all of this good stuff. A lot of stuff not close to being done. I've got 117, 18 videos up. I've got a list of topics like 100 more to cover. And I'll gain more as I go along. But remember this, fitness over 50 is not about your age. It's about ownership. It's not about your age. It's about ownership. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.